Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Taylor, and as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a get to know me Q&A. I asked you guys to slide up with some questions on my Snapchat on things that you would like to know about me, so that's what we're just going to be doing today. If you're not following my social medias, what are you doing? They're going to be right here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. What is my favorite color? My favorite color is blush pink, as you can tell. I don't know, I just love that color. That color is just like bright and like girly, and if you know me, you know I'm just girly if you couldn't tell. What is my best childhood movie or movies? My best childhood movie had to be the Grinch, but like the human version of the Grinch, not the cartoon. That had to be my best childhood movie. My celebrity crush as a kid has always been Chris Brown. I mean, who don't have a crush on Chris Brown? Celebrity crush now, Chris Brown. If you could spend the day with any famous inspirational person, who would it be? It would probably have to be Kevin Hart, because if you guys have watched his documentary on Netflix, then you guys will know why. Because he really like came up and like he really just came up, like he had it rough as a kid, and then look at him now, you know. So he really does inspire me to, you know, just be up, you know, just to never give up, because he never gave up and he was in a tough situation, and look where he's at now. Who is my favorite actress? Taraji P. Henson, girl, that's my girl. She be, I swear, like, no, but for real though, like Taraji P. Henson, girl, I don't know, she's just like a go-getter. Like anything she wants, she gonna go get it, and she gonna do her best when she in the process of getting it. Favorite Disney movie? My favorite Disney movie has to be the Goofy movie. I don't know if you guys have seen that or if you guys know about that, but basically it's like, you know, Mickey Mouse, Goofy. I mean, who don't know Goofy? But yes, it's just basically like Goofy, and he has like a whole movie about him and like, you know, his people. So yeah, and it also has a dash of romance in it. What makes you happy? What makes me happy is just good vibes. Like if it's good vibes, then I'm happy. But if it's like negative and just yelling and just being just negative and it's just giving me bad vibes, it's just no. It has to be positive vibes for me to feel, you know, like good, like happy. Favorite sport to watch? I don't really watch sports like that, but at one point in my life I was in love with dancing. So I don't know if dancing is a sport, it might be a sport or a hobby, but probably dancing if anything. But like an actual sport, it'll have to be basketball. I mean, like, but I really don't watch sports. So best Netflix series? The best Netflix series to me had to be Being Mary Jane, because that girl, she was on her stuff, and you know, like that whole series, it was basically like it had your feelings like all over the place. Like one minute you laughing, one minute you sad, one minute you angry, you know. It was just crazy. But the overall of the whole series, like, I don't know, it was just, you know, you wanted to know what's gonna happen next, basically. What is my full name? My full name is Taylor Madison Bird McMahon. I have two last names, not two middle names, but two last names. Would I rather wear shoes or sandals? Me, I'm not a shoe type person, because like when I wear shoes, like my feet get too hot and I don't like to be like closed in. Like, so I really am a sandals person. Like seriously, that's what my whole like shoe wardrobe is, like just straight up sandals. Like I only have like 2 pairs of shoes, you know, and that's, you know, only if I need to go somewhere that requires shoes that you can't wear sandals in. But I am a sandals person, like no shoes around here. Jordans or Nikes? So would I rather wear Jordans or Nikes? Me personally, I'd rather wear Nikes, because Jordans, they just feel like too heavy on your feet. But Nikes, I mean, Nikes can feel heavy on your feet, but they're not as heavy as Jordans. So, but I do like Jordans, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not the type of person to wear them. But I would wear them, but like not as much as I would wear Nike, if you get that. If you could change your name to something else, what would it be? If I could change my name would be Tatum, because my mom told me that before she came up with the name Taylor, she had the name Tatum for me, but my dad just wanted my name to be Taylor because he just thought it sounded more professional. But I don't know, I feel like Tatum really does fit me because it's different. You really don't hear the name Tatum as much as you do with Taylor. So, who is the funniest comedian to you? The funniest comedian to me is Marlon Wayans. He got all kinds of characteristics. Like, boy, one minute he could act like he's a girl. One minute he could just, you know, say something from his childhood. And the next minute he could just say something in real life but have a little funny twist to it. Like, he just all over the place. But that man is just everything. Like, I could watch him all day long. If I'm in a sad mood and I need to get hyped up, boy. What is the roughest moment in your life? The roughest moment has to be when my grandpa committed suicide. I'm not gonna get too much into detail about that, but you know, I'll just save that for a story time. But yeah, that had to be the roughest moment because it was just bad. You just won a $5 million lottery ticket. What are the first 5 things you'd buy? Well, for one, I'll buy a whole new wardrobe because me, I love clothes. And for 2, I'll buy me a whole bunch of hair stuff because, boo-boo, you see this? Do you see this? I cannot do nothing with this. Like, no, I'll be buying me a whole bunch of wigs, boo-boo. Having long hair, short hair one day, long hair the next day, boo-boo. What? Like, no, I'm just kidding. But, and then I'll probably buy me a car because, boo-boo, we need to be whipping it because I'm tired of being up in this house, if you know what I'm saying. And that's 3, right? And then 4, the 4th thing I'll buy, I'll probably help my family out, honestly, you know, because I see them struggle, and you know, it's just not good to me to see my family struggle, so I'll probably, you know, help them out. And then the next thing, I'll probably put the rest of the money in like a savings account, so that way, you know, like when I am on my toes and stuff, and like, you know, got my credit built up and all that, I could just go ahead and, you know, purchase me a house. And yeah, that's what I do. What is your dream car? I don't know what my dream car is, but because I do like Mercedes, I like how they look on the inside, but like I just don't like how they look on the outside. And like it's the same with an Audi. I don't like how they look on the outside, but I like how they look on the inside. But you know, I might be basic to some people, but you know, I'm not really like, oh, I gotta get the foreign stuff, oh, I gotta get the most expensive stuff. Like, no, I usually get things that are to my liking. Like, I'm not like these people who just gotta, you know, get the brand new stuff that come out or get the most expensive. You know, that's just not me. I just get what I like, you know. If I like something that's $2, I'm gonna get something that's $2. If I like something that's $30, I'm gonna get something that's $30. You know, like, but you know, now don't get me wrong. You know, cute stuff, a lot of cute stuff be real expensive. But you know, in certain stuff, I'm not really picky about it. Like, you know, how much it is or whatever. So, you know. But anyways, my dream car is just, I don't know what it is yet. But it would have to be something that like is nice on the inside and like it look good on the outside. What is your phobia? My phobia is lizards. Oh my goodness, I swear y'all, lizard could literally be a whole house and like next to me and I'm over here freaking out. Like, I don't care if it's a baby lizard, a medium-sized lizard, or a large lizard. Boo-boo, I'm scared of all of them. Like, like, y'all, I would literally pass out if somebody ever tried to put a lizard on me, or if a lizard is right beside me, y'all. Like, I'm telling y'all, I don't mess with them things. And you know, I know they don't like bite you or like harm you in any way, but like, I don't know what it is, but ever since I was little, I just been terrified of them things. Have you ever been in a fight? Have I ever been in a fight? No, because like Now listen, when I was in school, I used to, you know, talk my mess or whatever, but like fighting just ain't my thing. Like, fighting gonna do for you basically, like, you know, like you can fight all day long, you could talk your mess all day long, but at the end of the day, whoever you got beef with, they still gonna do whatever they do. So it's really pointless to do any of that. You know, that's why I am glad that I am the way I am now, which is like real laid back, because like it's pointless. Like childhood best friend or friends that you could bring back if you could. This one girl that I had as a best friend, her name is Isabel. Girl, that was my dog. But we have not talked. Like, you know, like I moved and she moved and we like just parted ways or whatever. So, but that's really it, because like all my friends now, like we just, you know, we just be vibing and all that. Like, I'm good with my friends now though. So, you know, if you are stranded on an island and you could only have 3 items, what would it be? Water. Because I can't live without water. I swear. Like, no, now if the island had a waterfall, then I don't need water. I don't need to bring water, because, you know, I could just drink the water from the waterfall. But if it don't have a waterfall, then I will bring water. But we're not gonna do water this time, because most islands, no, not most islands, but some islands got a waterfall. But the one thing, well, the 3 things that I would bring is 1, a blanket, because like I want to be cold at night, and 2, probably like, you know, a weapon or something like that, because, you know, like what if a bird try to come up and attack you? Like, you gotta hit the bird with something or shoot him or something. And also you need a weapon or something to kill your prey, so that way you can have something to eat. Makes sense? Makes sense. And 3, probably my phone, because I don't want to just be sitting there looking at the sky and the water. Like, come on, who want to do that? You know, I need something to do, you know. But if your phone turn on, boo, you got Wi-Fi. But if it ain't, boo, I don't know what to tell you. You better screen record a movie or something before you get on the island. That way it'll be in your camera roll. That way you can watch it. Ideas. Other than YouTube, what do you want to do with your life? I want to be a real estate agent, because honestly, like being around like a bunch of like big houses and stuff like that, it just makes me happy. Like, I don't know what it is, but I just love house stuff, decorating houses, being in big houses, you know, just being around that stuff. I love that. And to be a real estate agent and, you know, work my way up to be a broker, that's just something that I'm very interested in and have been interested in a long time. So, what is your favorite school subject? My favorite school subject, probably math, because like, yeah, I do struggle with math a little bit, but you know, like once you get the hang of like, you know, what you're doing, it's just like real easy. Like, you just zoom through it, you know. So I feel like math, but I get more better grades in English/reading than math. Like, that's crazy, because I don't like English or whatever, but you know, that's just something weird. Like, I can do better in English than I can with math, but math is my favorite subject. How does that work? What advice would you give to your younger self? The advice I'll probably give to my younger self is to just be strong, because like, you know, when I was young and like, you know, I was just going through a lot, you know, like I wanted to give up, you know, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people who go through a lot of stuff, they just feel like they're never gonna get out of it, and that things are just not gonna be good for them, and you know, things are always gonna be the same. But like, if you pray about it, little by little, things like will start progressing. And then once that happens, you know, like, well, sometimes you can't see a change, but sometimes you can, you know. So all I would say is just be strong and just pray, because a lot of people say that praying that they don't see a change, you know, and that was me at one point. I would pray, but things just wouldn't be right for me. But you know, you don't give up on God, because God does not give up on you, you know. He never does, you know. So that's just what I would say. It's just, you know, be strong and pray. That's it. In life, what makes you keep going? What makes me keep going is just, you know, when I'm just sitting and I'm just, you know, staring into space or just thinking about random stuff, and I just be like, oh, you know, I do want to have kids, you know, I do want to have a good husband, I do want to have a nice house, you know, I do want to live the lifestyle where I don't have to worry about suffering, you know, I do, you know, I want to be just financially stable, just stable, you know. Like looking at other people who are like that and then seeing where they came from, and then looking at myself and I'm just like, dang, like if they came from something, you know, like hard, and I came from something hard, you know, why not work my way up to being something big like that? You know, not the same exact thing as like other people, but you know, to where I'm comfortable with, if that makes sense. So, you know, what keeps me going is just being strong. Like that's really it. Like, what is the worst thing that you have ever eaten? Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts. Listen, let me tell y'all a little story. So I went to Golden Corral one time, and you know, if any of y'all know what cabbage look like, I'll insert a picture if you don't, but it look just like this. But yeah, so I seen these little Brussels sprouts and I'm thinking, okay, well, they're little cabbages, you know, they taste like cabbage or whatever, you know. Keep in mind, I've never had Brussels sprouts before. So, you know, I'm getting my plate, and you know, I put the Brussels sprouts on my plate. So, you know, I'm walking back, you know, they smell good and everything. So I take that one bite. Let me tell y'all, I about threw up. I don't know what it is with those, but never again will I ever eat that. Never again. No. Those are just so disgusting. Like, I don't even see how people eat those. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't even know how to describe the taste. Like, no. It's a no for me. You're going on vacation tomorrow and you can bring 7 friends / family members. Who would they be? 7. For 1, it'd be my boyfriend. For 2, it'd be my sister Brooklyn. For 3, it'd be my friend Kiki, Rebecca, my little brother, my older brother. I mean, that's really the only people that I talk to, so those would just have to be the people because I don't talk to nobody else. Yeah. What is a movie that you can watch every day? A movie that I can watch every day? The movie that I can watch every day will probably have to be The Pursuit of Happiness. The Pursuit, something. But yeah, just because it's very inspirational. And you know, like, I don't know, like, just like how he like makes things happen for his son, also for himself, and you know, just like how he never gives up. Like me, I love like inspirational stuff, and you know, just being motivated. Like that's just something that I love. So yeah, that's the movie that I could watch all day, every day. What is your favorite animal? Favorite animal? My favorite animal would have to be like a puppy or like a dog, like, but more so a puppy, because like, I don't know, they're just so cute and they're just so lovable. Like, you know, like, what would you do if you got hit by a car? There's nothing I can do. I'll be in a hospital. Like what is a bond that you wish you could have back? A bond that I wish I could have back is probably the bond with my mom. But you know, just things happen, and you know, they are what they are, so there's nothing I can really do about it. But since I can't have that bond with my mom, you know, one day in the future when I do have a daughter, or if I do have a daughter, or even a son, like, I'll want that mother to son or mother to daughter, you know, bond, you know, that I've always wanted. What is one of the best moments of your life? One of the best moments of my life probably was the last Christmas that me and my family had, like, you know, with my grandpa being here, and like, you know, family from down south coming up, and you know, just the whole family being together, opening presents together and eating Christmas dinner together, you know, just having a good time. That probably had to have been the best moment of my life. And keep in mind, that was like years ago. So who are your top supporters? My top supporters had to be my boyfriend, Brooklyn, Rebecca, probably Kiki, and my little brother. Those are probably my top supporters. What is something you hate about meeting new people? So there's like a different type of vibe I can get with people. Like, I can get like, oh, you know, she cool, she like to hang, you know, she, you know, with the vibe and all that. And then there's like people who are like just quiet, and like you really don't know how they are, and like they're not really starting conversations, and it's just like, like, but like me, one thing I hate about meeting new people is just like having to get to know them, because like, I don't know, like I just feel like that takes forever. Like, but I'm just ready for you to just be my girl and we just ride, like that's how I am. But that's probably one thing I do hate though. What's more important out of these choices? Money, friends, or traveling? Probably money, because money, you literally have to have money to do anything. Like, you seriously do. To eat, you have to have money to buy you some food. To sleep, you have to have money to buy you a blanket and a bed. To get places, you have to buy you a car. You have to have money. Money is basically like the main like thing you need to have. So money. If you had to choose between going to New York or going to California, what would you choose and why? I'd probably go to California because there's a lot to do. There's a lot of people there, and like, I don't know, California is just a whole like vibe. Like, it's just a lot, and also it's like tall buildings, and if you know me, I love tall buildings. Like, I don't know, it just make me feel more fancy with like seeing tall buildings and just being around them, because where I stay, there ain't no tall buildings. It's just small little, it's a small town, so it's just like, spice it up a little. What advice would you give your kids about depression? The advice I would give my kids about depression is probably, just if you need anybody to talk to, I want them to know that your mom, me, is always gonna be there no matter what. No matter if it's about something that I did, if it's about something that anybody's done to you, if it's about how you feel, it's about what you did, like, I want my kids to be comfortable to come to me and tell me how they feel and all of that way. Because one thing about depression, you just feel so lonely. You feel like you don't have nobody. And one important thing is you want your parents to be there. Especially if you're a girl, you want your mom to be there. So, and I can say that from experience. What is something you are passionate about? Something I'm passionate about is decorating and organizing. I don't know, something just about cleaning and being neat, and then also dazzling it up a little bit. That just has like a big toll on me. Like, I swear I could do that all day long. Like, like, that's just what I would, that's what I'm really passionate about, so. What do you think is the worst job someone could have? The worst job I think someone could have, probably like being a pilot. Like, now I'm not saying being a pilot is wrong or whatever, but I just feel like it's kind of dangerous. And like me, I don't like heights at all. So me, if I go on an airplane, I'm gonna be flipping out. If there's a little bump in the little airplane, I'm gonna be like, oh, get me out of here, But for real, like, pilots, it's just too dangerous for them. And I don't think it's the worst job, but it's like a dangerous job. Would you ever get on an airplane? Yeah, I probably would, but it'll take me a while to get on that, because the minute we going up, everybody in that airplane gonna hear me. They gonna have to call people from the back to come cool me down, because that ain't for me. What is something you love about yourself? Something that I love about myself is how I can bounce back. Like, one day I could be sad and all of that, but then, like, I watch a couple of motivational videos and boom, I'm back to me. That's one thing I do love about myself. I can bounce back like that. What is something you dislike about yourself? Something that I dislike about myself is how, like, when I get angry, I can just blow up. Like, I want to be able to, when I'm mad, I want to be able to just calm down, take a breather, and just be all right. I don't want to have to, blurt things out, because some things that you do blurt out, you do regret saying, or, if you're like the type to get mad and like you punch walls or like you hit things or break things and all that, later on down the line, you're gonna regret that. So that's just one thing I do dislike about myself. Which is your favorite? Summer, winter, fall, or spring? My favorite has to be fall, because fall is a mixture of both summer and winter, kind of, because fall, you have the cool weather and just the good, really good vibes. Halloween coming up, Thanksgiving coming up, that's when Christmas right around the corner, and my birthday, December 11th. But yeah, so fall has to be that. And then also it has like a mixture of summer, because like like, I don't know, it's still like kind of summery. Like how I feel when fall comes around is still kind of like summery. So a message to your loved ones in heaven. A message to my loved ones in heaven, which is my grandpa, my dad, and my uncle, is I know you guys are looking down on me, and I know you guys just want me to, you know, be the best, and that, you know, I haven't forgot about y'all. Like I think about y'all every day, you know, and I just hope you guys are doing good up there, and you know, I just love you guys, and I am going to make you guys proud, so be on the lookout. Do you believe you can make it? Sometimes I do have doubts about like making it. Like I feel like I'm not good enough to make it, or you know, I just feel like, you know, I'm just not getting nowhere in my life or whatever. But you know, deep down I do feel like I can make it. Honestly, I really do, just because the type of person that I like turned into, like this very responsible person. I just feel like, yeah, like I'm gonna get there. And just to have like a mindset like that, that's a big deal, because like, you know, you have, so basically it's like a devil and an angel on your shoulder. One's telling you, oh, you're not good enough, da da da. The other one's telling you, if you want to, go get it. So you have to choose which one you want to go to. If you want to, you know, not want to make it and you just want everybody to do everything for you, boom, go to this one. If you feel like you can make it and you're good enough to make it, even if your mind is telling you no, go to this one. That's what you really have to like play games with your mind, because your mind's going to play games with you. So you have to challenge yourself. When do you think you'll blow up on YouTube? Honestly, I don't know, but you know, I'm just gonna be patient on that. And you know, the reason I do kind of like want to blow up on YouTube is just because like I want to inspire other people. I want to inspire other people to not give up, and to, if you want something, you go get that. Like, you know, like I want to be a YouTuber. Like I want to be a YouTuber and a real estate agent, and I'm gonna do that. No matter how long it takes me to do that, I'm going to do it. So how old were you when you started losing your confidence? I was probably about 12, probably, because that's when my grandpa, you know, passed away and stuff. And you know, it was just really hard on me. And you know, I just basically let myself go. Like I would sleep all day, you know, I wouldn't, you know, get dolled up, you know, I just feel really bad about myself, like, ew, I'm not pretty, or you know, why am I always in a cryy mood, or you know, like it's just like, that's really wham. But I gained my confidence literally like this year, like 2020. Like I really gained my confidence back, and you know, I'm really glad that I have, because it took all these years just for me to gain it back. And you know, it feels good to have my confidence back, honestly, it really does. What was your best hobby as a kid? My best hobby as a kid probably had to be dancing. And the only reason I stopped dancing was because, you know, I kept spraining my ankles and all of that. And, you know, like the doctor kept telling me, you know, if you keep, you know, dancing when you're supposed to be resting, you know, you're not gonna heal right and all of that. So every time, like after that, like after I would go to the hospital and all of that, I would get back dancing, because that's just what I love to do. And then like, you know, I just kept hurting myself, you know, on my ankles and stuff. And I was just like, you know what, I can't keep doing this. And also, like, you know, things happened in my life and it just stopped. I just wasn't motivated enough to do dancing anymore. So, you know, I still love dancing, and dancing is something that I'm always gonna love, but I'm not gonna be like into it how I was, if that makes sense. What is your favorite brand? My favorite brand probably is like the Fashion Nova brand. I don't know if that's a brand, but if it is, you know, because they just got, you know, a lot of stuff in like their clothes. I just love how like they fit people and all of that. Like me personally, I don't have any Fashion Nova clothes, but like, you know, I want some, but they're just a little bit pricey. But you know, just like how they fit people and how, you know, people review their stuff and all of that, I just love that brand. Like, come on now. And plus it's like girly, like you can get like girly stuff, and then on top of that you can get like more like tomboy stuff, you know, like it's just a whole bunch of, you know, different looks that you can get. Also, you can also get like bags from there, accessories from there, shoes, you know, like it's just a whole bunch of stuff that you can get. And I just love like a brand that has like more than just clothes or more than just bags, or you know, and they have like their own little touch to it. I like that. How many siblings do you have? Well, I have 2 brothers. One is my little brother and one is my older brother, and then I have another brother, his name is Sanchez, and then I have a sister, her name is Corey. Sanchez and Corey, we got the same dad, and then me, Tana, and Trace, we got the same mom and dad. So 4. Best show of all time. Best show of all time had to be Bring It, the dance show, because I don't know, like they just work real hard. It shows like their downfalls. It shows when they pick themselves back up, when they're in a competition or whatever, and if they don't lose, they still, you know, come together and, you know, make up for it the next time, and, you know, just have faith in each other. You know, that's just best show for me. Longest relationship. My longest relationship was 2 years in my current relationship. What would be the best vacation? The best vacation for me has to be Bora Bora. I mean, that's my like dream vacation, to go to Bora Bora, because I just love that water. I love the villas or bungalows, or that's just a whole mood, like, you know. Most traumatizing childhood experience, you know, with my grandpa. I don't know if I already answered that. I think I did though. What is one thing that your boyfriend does that annoys you the most? Probably when he be on the game and, you know, I be trying to talk to him and he ignores me. That's gotta be one. What is a message to your haters? A message to my haters is, I mean, y'all can, it's pointless for y'all to, you know, hate on me, because like, you know, I'm not gonna stop doing me regardless of what anybody thinks. So that's just that. And I'm not gonna waste my time to go back and forth. That's just no. What is my age? My age is 16. I'm 16 years old. What is my first job? My first job is Hobby Lobby. What is my birthday? My birthday is December 11th. Do you want kids? If so, how many? Yes, I do want kids, and I want 8 kids. And before y'all say, dang, that's a lot, listen, I know that's a lot, but really I want like 6 to 8, you know, because like my family ain't really that big. Like, you know, well, I've been on my mom's side of the family, like, you know, like I've been around her side of the family, so, you know, like we're kind of like small. And then like my dad's side of the family, I really haven't like been around his side of the family. But, you know, like, I don't know, I want a lot of kids, because like I want a lot of little minions looking up to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I want to be an inspiration to a bunch of people. Also, I just want a big family. Like, that's just something that I want to do. And like, I'm very family oriented, and I want like a little bunch of my little chitlins just, you know, around me. Like, I don't know, I just want to be that mama bear, you know? Describe yourself in one word. Dramatic. Dramatic. I know I'm dramatic. Y'all ain't gotta tell me, I know that. That's just one word. That's all I'm saying about that. What made you want to start YouTube? What made me want to start YouTube had to be how like people just could be their self and express themselves to a whole bunch of people around the world. And also, you know, just be an inspiration to people and helping people, you know, just know that there are good people out there. What are you going to base your channel off of? Right now, I really don't know, but it's really just a mixture of a bunch of things. So who are your top YouTubers? My top YouTubers have to be Pretty Boy Fredo for one, and Pretty Iceland, Tati Coakley, and the Ace family. And there's more, I just really can't think of it. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys, you know, got a little bit about who I am. If you guys are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Also, hit that notification bell, so that way you'll be notified every time that I post. Also, leave a like for this video and comment something nice down below. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time.